You are now tuned into 2B's TV. It's your host, Miss 2B's, and I have a lovely guest with me here today. You may recognize her from Love and Hip Hop New York, and you may have heard her. You may have been one of the million people to stream Everything Nice on Spotify. So you should know who I'm talking about by now. It's Dream Doll.
Hey, Dream Doll. What's up, y'all?
And how you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here.
So last week we were celebrating your million streams.
Yes.
Did you ever think that the song would be like that impactful when you first made it?
Well, due to the fact that that was my first song, it was like I didn't expect it. I'm not even gonna lie, because usually it would take a few records to be able to trend, and it was like it actually happened. So I was more surprised. Like Self hit me up and was like, "Dream, it hit 1 million views." I'm like, ah! And it was so exciting because the video hit 3 million on YouTube. So
it's a fun video though, so I would see why people were watching more than they would listen. So your project Life in Plastic, that is like the single that everyone knows from that album, from that project. What other song did you have fun creating?
Brazy. That was a very fun record for me, because it is not expected.
Right.
And go check out Brazy if you haven't, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Didn't it just hit a milestone today too? I saw you posted on Instagram.
It's hit 200,000 streams. It passed a few other records that I have. So, yeah, just this growth and the journey is like, I'm loving it.
And what made you sample that classic for that song? Because that was off guard and unexpected.
So what happened was, it was supposed to say, "If you take your love away from me, I'll go crazy." And I'm just like, let me change the C to a B, and I was just joking around. Like, I was going through some relationship issues, so it was like, I was going through something with the dude that I was dealing with. So I'm like, I was playing around, and I was like, "If you take your take," and I just played around, and it was just like, my engineer was like, "Yo, that sounded pretty dope."
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's try it. He was like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's try it." I'm such a rebel person. I'm the go for it type, So it was like, I did it, and it just worked out, and a lot of people like that record.
And definitely probably because it's like stemmed off of a classic too. Because when I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, this is dope, man. Who turned her blood?"
Yes,
So I seen that you were featured on a recent podcast. I forgot the name of it. It's like Uncomfortable, Easily Offended. Easily Offended, and you pulled up on Yachty, and you called him for jacking your song title.
Okay.
Did he ever get back to you?
I mean, we had a talk after that, and it was just like, what I'm trying to get out there is that I didn't say I made Talk to Me Nice. I made the saying. I said I'm the one that got the saying hot. So, all right, if you my friend and you follow me on Instagram, and then you post on your new project, Talk to Me Nice, I'm gonna be like, yo, like, you're not gonna, like, this is something that I made relevant. Whatever artist, whoever was walking on the streets, whatever hood said Talk to Me Nice first, I'm the one that still made it relevant. I'm the one, I banked off that, you feel me? Like, and so I just felt like, damn, like, you my friend, like, you hit me up to, like, have conversation. It's like you have my number. You couldn't, like, put me on or nothing. It was not no clout move. It was just all me just saying, like, damn, like, I'm cool with you, bro. Like, you can't even, like, "Oh, Dream, is it cool?" Or, "Oh, Dream, could you jump?" Like, it just was like, I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't a right move, and it is what it is. Like, these, like, same thing with Uzi. It's like, y'all cool with me, y'all know me, and then y'all could just like, I don't know. I just felt as if it would have been different if I was aware, or I was told, like, "Okay, Dream," because when I answer the phone, the first thing I say is "Talk to me nice." Like,
right.
That's my clothing line is it says "Talk to me nice." Like, that's what I'm jacking. You feel me? So, I didn't make it, but I damn sure made it pop, made it relevant.
I would agree, because I saw.
I'm like, damn, girl, you ain't tell me you was gonna be.
Right. No.
Jack my joint?
I definitely,
Like,
I definitely feel you though, because I saw people in the comments sounding off about how like different boroughs, Brooklyn, Queens, they were saying the same for like years now,
Yeah, of
and they're like,
course.
oh, you didn't make it, but you're clarifying that
Yeah,
you
damn
made it
sure
popular.
banked off it. Damn sure banked off it. Damn sure made it popular. You know, made it pop. Like and trust me, when people hear that, they think of me. So whatever hood like, and for the record, the everyone was saying talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. I said talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice because like you feel
Got a
me.
point.
You know, so it's just like whatever. Like at the end of the day, it's just it is what it is, like, you know. But you can't, like, I don't know. But if you was my friend, you would have did that. I would have been tight. I'm like, damn, sis, you're not going, you know. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm not. We gonna get some more hits out here. We gonna get some more trending sayings, you know. I stay with the catchy lines anyway, so I ain't about nothing.
You do have another catchy line though that I hear you say often. It's like, okay.
Okay.
How did that come about?
Well, honestly, that came from because I'm friends with Nikki Baby and Alexa Sky, and I remember one time they said, "Okay," like okay, like it was something like that, and they kept saying it. And I'm like, because we all had a hosting together, and they just said, "Okay," like, and then after that, it stuck in my head. So it was just I just kept saying after that, and I'd be like, "Okay," so I like remixed it, you know. So that's that, but I definitely got it from them.
So now you have Life in Plastic, and you're working on Life in Plastic too, right?
Yeah, Flame Plastic Part 2, we're working on it right now. It's like 90% done, I would say. But I do want to, when I release my project, I want to at least release at least like 2 to 3 videos with it. So it's like the day it dropped, I want to release some footage and some visuals on it. I just don't want to drop the music. I want to like give the whole source.
And what else can your fans expect from that project? Like collaborations? What else?
Well, I do have some A-list collaborations on it. You know, we just working on like the legal part. That's what was putting the hold up. But yeah, it's definitely I'm gonna have a few features. I don't want too much features because, you know, I want to put out more of my voice. I want to push myself first before I try to push an artist on top of mine. I don't want to become lit or, you know, somebody else, janking somebody else's feature or, you know, features. But for overall, I'm just trying to really get my voice out there. And, you know,
I feel you.
my shit.
I feel you 100%. And Don Q had hopped on the Everything Nice remix.
Shout out to Don Q.
Did you guys know each other prior?
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to chill on Highbridge and stuff. I'm from the Bronx, so, you know, I used to chill on Highbridge, and, you know, we was always cool. I used to go over there on my Skywalker. We used to always skywalking around. I bust my ass a couple times over there, but yeah, I'm cool with Highbridge. I always been cool with Highbridge. Like, we always been cool. But he was the first one. What happened was this is the real tea behind that, my feature. So I actually put an open verse for another artist to do the feature. And he was like, you know how people get, they say, oh, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and they never do it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just feature on my own joint. So I just basically put a second verse, and that was the extended version. I put the second verse, and then John Q finally, after I did the video, I'm like, yo, I just did the video. Like, he like, Dream, send it to me. I'm going to get on it. I want to get on that Everything Nice. So I'm like, oh, word? Sent it to him. He got it done within like 2 days. And I was like, damn. Oh, if it was like a week before I could have put him in the video, I could have really, you know, put his part in the video. But shout out to London on the track, too. He made an appearance in Everything Nice, too. But, yeah, Don Q, he violated. And he definitely violated that track.
But yeah, he definitely came through. Like he made it. Yeah.
I fucks with Don Q. Like, he's super talented, and he's one of my favorite rappers from New York. Like, from the Bronx, definitely.
Would you argue that he's underrated? Because like A Boogie is more so like the front man of their clique. Like people more so care about him. Would you say that Don Q is underrated?
Don Q got bars for days, like lyrically. But A Boogie's good at making songs. So, you know. But Don Q is definitely underrated, I would say that. Because I remember there was a petition about who's like one of the best artists out of New York, and I definitely put Don Q name under that post, like that. You know, I just feel like he's like lyrically amazing, and he really talks shit, and that goes into my favorite rapper, which is Nipsey Hussle. So
He's
with
so dope.
so dope. Like I've always followed his music, and I feel as if he's he talks about stuff like just like Don Q. He talks about stuff. So you rarely see artists like that now, but definitely Don Q.
Let's talk about that New York topic because they were all going off. Like it started off with Takashi saying he was the king, then Jay Critch was like, "You not the king." Then
Yeah.
Don Q was like, "Silence all that. None of y'all the king." Then Joey Badass come through like, "I made 100 racks." Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, I just personally feel as if I'm not with the king and queen thing, like who the king, who the queen. Um, I'm not really into that. I just want to make great music, and and for my supporters, because I'm not doing it for the haters. I'm not doing it for people that dislike me or just listen to my music just to badmouth it. I'm doing it for the people that support me, the people that write on my page every day. We need this video. My fan pages that actually keep like all of them posts where all of like my streams and stuff. Those is all for my fan pages. Like they do that. My fan pages track my stuff. So it's like I'm doing it for my supporters, and for the haters, I'm never gonna stop. So unstoppable. But as far as the New York thing, I just feel as if wow, y'all can't just get along. Like, let's just get along. And it's just like, whoever's the king, the queen. I said I like Don Q, but Takachi's more lit, you know. There goes to Instagram. Like, if you have a bigger following, if you drop a clothing line, yours is gonna be more popular than the actual brands that is actually in the factories whipping they joint up handmade, and somebody with 5 million followers drop something that's they just slap the logo on. They're gonna make more money than the person that handmade. So it's all about Instagram and how lit you are. That's how I feel.
So let's talk about the rap game and being a female rapper because right now it feels like female MCs are making a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not really like a comeback, not that they were gone, but like for a whole
It's a little drought.
yeah, for a whole decade it was really one person holding down the set. So like now that there are more people coming out, more female rappers spitting bars, and everybody wants to be the queen. And you said you're not here
I'm not
for
here
the
for
queen.
a crown or a piece of anything. Like I'm just here to keep building Dream Doll the brand. Like that's what I'm here for. Like this is the revolution for females. If it haven't been last year, if it hasn't been the year before that, this is definitely the time for any female artist. And I feel like even the labels are are like siding by the female artists and pushing them because they see the competition with the females. But shout out to the upcoming artists. Don't ever stop and just keep pushing, and you'll soon be there. Just keep working.
And since you mentioned that, I just want to say that I'm happy to see you and Mariah Lynn squashed it.
Yeah.
Because y'all both on the same team. Nobody wins when the family feuds, like Uncle Hov said.
It didn't work out for both of us. Like it was definitely a loss for both of us. Like she lost things, I lost things, and it was just like so much frustration, even with like Self and Marv and people that are really family to us that that are Gwenin. Like the Gwenin family was like, okay, I'm with Dream today, but I can't be with Mariah. It was like a war with everybody, and it was like Self. It was like being pulled back and forth, like, oh, you a her, you a her, you a her, oh, you did this for her. It was so bad, but now me and Mariah, we had a better part, and I felt like that made us stronger, and it made us closer as friends, because we was friends before I even started doing music. So yeah, it's just like a sister thing. Like you fight with your sister, sometimes you ain't rocking with your sister, and that's how it is. But definitely, I'm glad we squashed it.
And what about the feud with the other girls? Because I always think like those things are scripted. Like, oh, they ain't really beefing. Like, what's up with that?
Well, as far as like beef and stuff go with television, it's like you ain't finna violate me on TV and think there's a stop button and we just gonna be cool after that. Like, so I can only speak on my behalf, and if I ain't fuck with you then, I ain't fucking with you now. That's how that go. And if you violate, I'm definitely not fucking with you. It's not like I'm from Edenwald. Like it's not like it's an on and off button for my beef or the problems. Like if you violate me, I'm not fucking with you, and that's just that. So my like whoever I had a problem with, they not in my lane, so I don't really see them outside that shit.
Probably a New York thing, because I feel the same way.
Yeah, where you from?
Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But definitely, like, you know, it's just like it's no fake to like not fucking with somebody. Like, it's either if you're not supporting me, and you know you just down to rip me apart, and you trying to take me down, and you that type of woman that just want to bring other women down, go that way. I don't even see. And plus, when the girls from the show, I barely see them. Like, I'm literally on tour, getting money, and you know, hosting, and got my shows that's all sold out, and that's about it. Like, that's all I see, and they don't be at my shit, so that's all that matters.
Oh well. So let's talk more about Love and Hip Hop, because it's only like a few characters that really make it there for like a really long time. Do you see yourself staying there long?
I don't know. Like, and that's a tough decision for me too, cause it's like I don't want to be just a reality. Like, I've been doing television.
Right.
So it's like I did Bad Girls Club, and then I got over Bad Girls Club, and I did Love and Hip Hop, and then I don't know. It's just like if I do decide to do it again, it's gonna be definitely a different light. It's gonna be more based around my career as to, you know, just focusing on the drama and then a little bit of rapping. Like, you know, I just wanted to be able to help me grow and not put me in situations where, you know, I'm looking at, like, I'm being judged. Even though I'm always going to be judged, but it's like, put me in situations where it's not involving music. It's involving bullshit, like, you jump my friend or something like that. Like, it's bigger things going on in life, and I don't need nothing trying to, like, get in the way of me being successful. And
Definitely
I don't know
not.
really if I'm going to do next season. It's like a debate. We just trying to decide the team.
It's in the air.
It's in the air.
Well, hopefully you come.
Okay.
Hopefully you come to a decision real soon, because
Love and Hip Hop, they definitely push what you have going on. Like, if you have a cosmetic line, if you have a hair line, if you have new music, they'll definitely like showcase it.
Okay.
They definitely, you know, help me get, because I think I had like 300,000 streams went up when Love and Hip Hop aired. So they definitely help, you know, me get some more clout to my music.
Well, that makes sense. It's national TV. My grandma watches Love and Hip Hop. So,
Everybody.
yeah, so
Everybody.
that's not much of a surprise. But the other day I was on Instagram, and I think I heard you on a track with Juicy J, but I wasn't too sure if it was
not
you.
CJ. It was Ty Dolla Signs and YG. It's called X. I'm on the remix.
Oh, that song that everybody love right now?
Yeah, it's lit. You gotta check it out, man.
And what else can your fans expect from you? Like, what else is in the work besides Life in Plastic 2, the shows? Like, what else can you give us closing out?
Well, right now we're working on like the UK tour. So me going and, you know, meeting my fans from the UK, because it's one thing if I just go out there and have a show, but I really want to have like a meet and greet, you know, really get to know people's stories, and like have like a sit down in like 6 hours, you know, there. Like, that really means a lot to me. And that's what we're working on, like the UK part of it, because it has to touch the UK, period. Like, it has to touch the UK, that, and just basically my new music. Like, I'm in the studio locking in almost every night, I would have to say. I just was in the studio last night, just did a record, but definitely, you know, my new music, that's what I'm putting all my energy into, and my new videos. That's why I'm like, no phones on set, like no leaks, because the second, like, my fan pages are so like strategic. Like, if I post you and I say follow my sis, they'll follow you, and then whatever you post about me, they'll post it. So they'll get it from everybody around. Like, she can be over there, and they see that I'm with her, and they'll post it. And so that's how my videos all get leaked. And I want it to be surprises. Like, I want them to fiend for it. You know, I want a dope countdown. I want to pre-sell it. Like, I want the adrenaline to be towards Life in Plastic Part 2.
It will be, girl. So tell everyone when they can expect the first single, the first video, where to stream, everything nice, 1 million one times.
Okay, so yes, so Everything Nice is my first single out, and it's available on all streaming platforms. You can get it at Spotify, SoundCloud, Tidal, Apple Music, everywhere. Go check out the videos on YouTube. Everything nice. And Life in Plastic is out streaming everywhere as well. Life in Plastic Part 2 is on the way. And before I drop Life in Plastic Part 2, I am definitely going to drop a new single. So stay tuned. Gwinnett Entertainment, Artistic Curves, we in the building.
Thanks, everyone. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, and
Peace.
make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at dreamdoll__. Okay?